Hello and welcome to another episode of my daily movie room videos. This is part 2 of the Amazon pickups. So part 1 was one thing I received on the Sunday, and then I think there's a couple of things I've received the week before. I'm not thinking the Friday or Saturday, I can't remember exactly. So this is basically what I got on Monday, and I think one item on Tuesday as well. So yeah, it's all Blu-rays. So not that one. So first thing is a Master Cinema. Make sure it's Master Cinema, yeah. Universal Volume, early Universal Volume 2. So they put one out, I think, a couple of months ago. So it's got 3 sort of older Universal films: 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Calgary Stampede, and What Happened to Jones. And these are probably silent films. They're like basically from like early 1920s, a bit beforehand. These probably films that I'd never had released before, and probably a lot of people haven't seen. I haven't checked the how the restorations are because I haven't opened this yet or go into watching it. But it's nice they're going out and restoring these old films in either 2K or 4K. So there's that one. Then we've got a Criterion. This is a Luchino Visconti film, The Damned. Picked up something I think I've shown already, The Most Beautiful Boy in the World, which was someone who's in one of the Luchino Visconti's films. I think it was Death in Venice. But again, this is number 1098, so this is one that's come out not too much after the US release. It's not a film I own. Don't think I even have this on DVD. Next up is another Criterion. So we normally get 3 a month. Usually we get 1 early in the month and 2 later in the month on the same day. This is 1097. So again, one's had a recent US release. Obviously the US get like 6 or 7 releases every month. We only get 3, and sometimes we get an older release, and then we get like probably 1 or 2 of the new releases, depending. So yeah, Love Basketball. I'm not overly familiar with this film. It's a more recent film, although it's like still 20 odd years old. Again, something I haven't owned previously. And quite a few different extra features on there. Next up is another Volume 2, and this is a BFI release, and this is Short Sharp Shocks. And this is just, again, a collection of 10. I think the first one would have been 10 as well, but 10 short films. Yeah, I think these probably like 20-30 minutes long, if that really, because that's hence the name. Not sure what these were originally part of. They were just done as films or short films or for TV series. But just think, there's never any time it's on these bus days. They're probably like 10 minutes or so, or 20 minutes each. And you've got the usual selection of extra features there from BFI. Not as many as probably normally, but it's a decent amount of quantity there. It's probably at 2 hours, 2.5 hours of extra features on this, so it's not too bad. And yeah, it's 2 disc sets. And then we've got again, it's like a Volume 2, effectively. This is Toshiyuki Toyoda, set for 2005 to 2021. So it is set a few months ago, can't remember exactly when. I picked that up. Then for some reason, I think Pornistan 9 Queens I'd ordered. Then I'd realised I'd already got them part of that set. I just ordered them out and check-in. So I cancelled one, and the other one I cancelled, although it was shipped. They basically sent it back, so I presume I got a refund. I haven't checked yet, but Amazon, obviously, you normally send the refunds through fairly quickly. So I won't make that mistake next time if any of these release individually. Although for some reason I do think Day of Destruction's got released, but I'm not sure. I know I'm thinking of something else. But and there's 6 films on this one. I think the one might have 3 or 4. But again, I can't remember because I haven't got that to hand. But this is a 3-disc set. So you got one film on the first disc. This got 4 films, and the last disc got 1 film. Potentially, those are shorter films. And this is limited to 2,000 copies, and it comes with a slip, much like the Universal comes with a slip. Now, this is 2,000 copies. I'm assuming potentially may be reissued down the line without a slip. And it's a digipack under the slip as well. I'm not sure how the other one was packaged. I think it might have been similar. So the only thing, a couple of things I had. This came on the Tuesday. This is Limbo, a movie release. Although, as much like the other movie releases I've had from Amazon, it's not arrived damage free, which is why movie releases and Vintage Classics and Vintage World Cinema are the 2 canals on the slips, which also tend to arrive damaged. I normally just send them back for replacement, but I'm gonna go basically buy this from HMV now. So I received this, and as you can see, it's like properly damaged. So I'm not going to risk getting another one replacement because there's no guarantee. Especially when Amazon send things in slip covers, they're like side on that in the box, and then when they put in the thing, it gets pushed over there. Obviously, my dad because it's all damaged, but it gets pushed over and then it gets creased and stuff. And sometimes it's not too bad, but other times it's quite badly damaged. And obviously, that's got tear down the back, so it wasn't put in very well. So yeah, I'm going to send that back for a refund, and then I'm going to HMV, next week, so I'll pick one up in store. And even on the shelf, they tend to be in much better condition. So yeah, I'll get that. And this, I think, is the same price anyway. And then the only thing I've got to show, and I mentioned this when I showed the Rick and Morty ones, I got a bit confused which Rick and Morty was for some reason. But yeah, this is Meeseeks. I think it's just called Meeseeks or Mr. Meeseeks. This is another one I saw. This was, again, like £3. There is one more I wanted. I think I might mention it in that video, or if I haven't, but it was £3, but it was posted on there as well for like £3.60. So it comes to about £5 or £6. I'm not paying that for something. So yeah, and what I'll do, because it's got a plastic hook, I'll probably just hang these up. I've got some of the sort of key rings as well. I'll do the same with them. Don't take these out and put them in the key ring, because first of all, I don't really want any bulk of my key ring and they'll get damaged. And 2, I want to display them. I don't want like 15 different key rings on there. So yeah, that was all. I do have some other stuff coming, but I'll put that in a separate video, so it'll be a part 3. Then that should cover all of Amazon for the week of the 25th. I'm not being putting dates in these things. I've just been calling them Amazon pickups. Just hassle, because I might have seen stuff from previous week. I might carry something over, and it's just easier to just put Amazon pickups in. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon.